Welcome to the Leftover Pizza Pod. My name's Kyle. With me is DW Kelly. How you doing, Cody?
Hello. You know what? All things considered, I'm doing all right.
Yeah.
Doing all right, my man. How are you?
Not too bad. We got a full slate of football today, so that's always exciting.
Yeah, man. You love to see it, too. Love to see it.
Yeah. Whoops. I messed that up. Let's see here. We got a couple things on today's docket here. Not too much. We got some. I think Vegas has these games pretty good lined up, or either that, or it's a couple teams playing against each other that we're not too sure who they really are yet. You know?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Sure. I don't know. There's a couple games I do like. I like the numbers. Off the top of my head. Am I crazy for liking the Lions today? Am I crazy?
I don't know, man, because, like, everybody and their brother is liking the Lions today.
Okay, so I'm not... Maybe I'm just all dumb, but I'm not crazy. So
that makes me worried. So I was liking the Lions when the line first came out, and then after just listening, it just seems like nobody's on the Bears, which feels like it is in Chicago, and I don't think Fields is starting. I think it's going to be Dalton or Foles.
They said Fields.
Oh, they did?
They said it's Justin. Yep.
Oh my gosh. Well, maybe I'll get back on that Lions bandwagon then. Because it doesn't seem like Matt Nagy knows how to run an offense with Fields at quarterback. So.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I do want to have a disclaimer here that apparently here. Okay, he's just being weird. But I'm doing dad duty, so there's no locking myself away in a room. I just had my oldest kid do Minecraft stuff. He was trying to, get some screen time.
Nice. It's all right. He'll eventually get there. Get his Minecraft blocks in.
Okay.
All right. So, do you want to go into the bets first, or do you want to talk about some other stuff going on around the league?
Let's talk about some other stuff first. I'm looking at bets right now, my man.
All right. Well, we got this sent in to us. It was a story of Urban Meyer out on a Saturday night. You were in an Ohio State fleece type of deal. I'm not sure if that is accurate, since I don't think he'd be wearing that in Jacksonville.
Oh, I think he might have went to Ohio, man.
Yeah. Yeah. So
drove me nuts.
I've already heard after he went 0-1 and lost his first game that there were reports of him going to USC, and now that he's 0-4, it was strong reports via Michael Lombardi. He has strong inside information that Urban Meyer is going to USC soon.
Did you see the video that accompanies all this Urban Meyer news?
Uh-oh.
Oh boy. So, for those of you who have not seen this video, that fine lady there with Urban, there is a video later on where she is grinding on him pretty good. It is pretty funny. It is also kind of sad because wife tweeted the same day that Dad needs a day out.
Oh, God.
That's what he's off doing.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Well, T's and P's to their marriage. Good on Urban, though.
It's not the first time with the boy either. I believe he was doing that down in Florida, too.
I believe it. He's just out there living his best life.
With great money comes great responsibility.
Yeah. So, what do you think? Do you think he's going to leave mid-season?
I hope not, because as a Titans fan and him on the Jags, it's good to see them do poorly, and I think he is not fit for the NFL. I don't think so.
I don't think so either. So, does this mean we are hammering against the Jags?
Yeah,
today?
For basically the rest of the season.
I don't even know what is there. Who are they playing today? Are they playing today?
Dude, they played on Thursday.
Oh, I see. I'm stupid. All right, so he's good.
That's when they blew that 14-point lead. They were looking good. Everybody was
gotcha.
hopped on his nuts, so,
Gotcha,
just
yeah.
like she did. But
Yeah, it was in Cincinnati, so yeah, he probably was chilling out in Ohio. Be like, all right.
you know what? That was a rough Thursday night. I got the day off. Let's go check out the town.
Yeah, he's living better than his players.
Oh boy.
Gotta go show Trevor how it's done. How to party. Alright, we got this one also
Alright,
sent
I wanna
in.
see.
This is awesome. If you guys haven't seen this before, take a look. It's a just knocking him out. And you can hear the coaches yelling, "Big guy, follow big guy." There's not nobody on that team that's going to tackle that dude.
Dude. It's crazy. Like, that dude is giant. He's a whole unit. He's 3 units. He puts the bus in the fridge to shame.
He is the shape of a bowling ball, dude. He's not even like...
Dude. That is one big giant gut.
That team better not lose a game, dude. I mean, unless they're playing against some other monster people. I mean, they just
I
gotta...
want to see him hit the open field. I want to see him hit the open field, not just a 1-yard touchdown. I want to see this dude run it.
Dude, yeah, that'd be awesome. I mean, maybe I would pass it on 1st and 2nd down, and then just 3rd and 4th down, just hand it to him. He should gain at least 5 yards to play.
There's no way he can be
He's
the main running back for that team.
Well, look, he's decently tall, too. Let's see.
He's got to be a defensive tackle. He's got to be.
I mean, he got... Damn. Maybe he's not that tall.
Defensive player.
What is he doing, dude? What is he even doing? Let me just lower my body and just get killed here. What is he even trying to do?
Usually they say low guy wins, but that obviously did not happen.
Just go for the legs at that. God. I mean, what's he thinking he's going to do? He's on the goal line. He thinks that guy, he's going to stop him right there? He's just doing it to look good on film, maybe.
Where's the rest of his team?
Right?
Where's the rest of this dude's team?
So this guy gets shoved off. 76 is shoved off. This dude just peels him off. A huge hole. And then it's just this poor soul.
Guy didn't stand a chance.
Oh, it's just set up.
Oh.
Yeah. Wish we had him on our high school team.
I wish. I don't know. I guess I need to see more of their tape. I need to see that dude hit the open field. Just get rolling. That's what I want.
All right. So we got. I think we did pretty good last week. We came out with a decent amount of money. If you followed along with us, I think each of us had some teasers that hit.
For sure. The teasers is where I had most of my money last week. Teasers, I'm kind of going back to them today. That's where I have most of my money at today to try to repeat my winning ways from last week.
Yeah, this schedule is pretty tough to figure out what's what. I also have some good teasers going out. I got, let's see here. I got two of them that I like a lot. One of them, I just, went really big on. So we'll see. I was just feeling good about it. I'm not feeling as good about it for some reason. All right, Cody, convince me why I shouldn't be afraid of this Titans Jets team.
I can't. I can't convince you. The On the plus side, with the two wide receivers being out today, they were out most of training camp. So the players that Ryan Tannehill, my boy, is going to be throwing to, it's the players he was throwing to all training camp. So that is a plus. They do get their tight end back today. That's a plus. One of their top four or so receivers who was out the first few games, he is supposedly supposed to be back today. That's a plus. It's going to be the Derrick Henry show. I think what we'll see is it being close to start, and then Derrick taking the game over second half.
Yeah. Well, I can only hope that. I do have the Titans down to 1 on my teaser, so they pretty much just got to win the game. But I don't know. For some reason, this just seems like a trap game. It's in New York. The Titans sometimes play down to their opponents, so.
Hey, they dropped to the lowly, the Bengals last season. So anything can happen. But I'm not completely confident, but I do expect them to win.
Yeah, and well, week 4 I feel like has historically been the week of upsets in the NFL. Like, I believe that's when the Vikings were like 3-0 or 4-0 and lost to like the Bengals or something, who hadn't won a game yet. Yeah.
We'll see.
I feel like there might be some upsets that will surprise us this weekend, which kind of makes me a little bit more nervous. I don't think we've had any real huge upsets. I mean, the Lions almost pulled it off last week, so.
Right. Which does have me a little nervous, because some of these lines with these teams, like the Chiefs game later on today, -7 for the Chiefs. The Chiefs, you got to figure they got to get it right. They're Pat Mahomes and Andy Reid. The Eagles looked pitiful on Monday. They looked trash.
Oh, yeah.
And Andy Reid's going for, if he wins today, he'll have 100 wins with 2 different teams, which is pretty historic. So he's got something to play for against his old team. 7-point spread still scares me.
Yeah, I feel like it should be a game the Chiefs should win easily. However, the Chiefs haven't won any games easily, aside from the Buffalo playoff game last year. But then even going back before that, I don't remember a regular season game that they won easily last year.
Yeah, they're the best. Not this year, but they've been the best team in the AFC for a reason. I expect them to take care of business, but I don't know, man. I'm not feeling good about that.
I also am not feeling good about it. I don't think I touched the Chiefs. Yeah, because I don't know. I feel more confident, like you said, in Andy Reid than Sirianni for the Eagles, because he just didn't look like he understood anything about football last week. And since maybe the Eagles are coming off a short week, so hopefully, but it is in Philadelphia, so we'll see, man.
I don't have much with the actual spread for the Chiefs, but I did get them. I did like a money line in a parlay just to boost it up just a little bit. I got them to -1 on one teaser. I like that I think they're taking care of business. I really do. And, I think they win. I don't know how bad it's going to be.
Yeah. I have a same game parlay. on this one. It was one of the highest scoring totals that Vegas has. So you know me how I like to do that. So for my same game parlay, I have Travis Kelce anytime TD, Jalen Hurts anytime TD, Dallas Goedert over 31 receiving yards, Travis Kelce over 89.5 receiving yards. And so that gives out a plus 12, 11, $10 to win 131.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. Yeah, I didn't touch any parlays with this other than teasing the spread down to -1 and throwing a money line in here because I would lock it in almost that the Chiefs are going to win this game based on what we've seen from the Eagles and based on what we know about Andy Reid and Pat Mahomes.
Yeah, I agree. The Eagles did play the Niners tough, which is your Super Bowl team, so we will see.
It's a long season.
Yeah.
Long season.
Next week's show, let's do a recap. I'll see if I can go back and we can find out all our picks for before the season started and see where we're at, how we're doing.
Oh, yeah. I like that. Tell me what I should expect from this Broncos game today because this line keeps flip-flopping back and forth. I don't think the books know what's going to happen with this game. I keep seeing, Broncos at +1, Broncos at -1, Ravens +1. They got the Ravens at +1 right now. I don't think they know what to expect from either team.
Yeah, me either. I don't know really what's going to happen. I think this is the first time Lamar's playing in Mile High, and he has a hurt back. So I'm hoping Denver will take care of business. I think PS2 can handle Marquise Brown. Hoping Marquise Brown's case of the yips continues. And
okay. Oh yeah, that was a bad one too.
Yeah, so you say, the Lions definitely should have won, but if Marquise Brown would have caught any of those passes, the Ravens would have won easily.
Yeah, the Ravens are also pretty close to being 0-3. They're pretty close, if not for that fumble from CEH in the Chiefs game, the missed delay game that people keep talking about with the Tucker kick. Things could have gone either way. They could be sitting 0-3, which would have been really good for teams in the AFC to have both the Ravens and possibly the Chiefs starting off slow.
And really good for my under pick on the Ravens over-under this year for the total wins.
Yeah. And then with this game, we have the Broncos. They're our AFC Championship game pick, which you love to see them do well. But their quality of opponents, you can only play who's on your schedule. They haven't played a team that's won a game yet, which kind of makes you have the question of what are we actually seeing from the Broncos.
Yeah, it is concerning, but as a Broncos fan, seeing those games, they have dominated those games. The previous Broncos teams of the past or other teams that aren't really good, they would be close with those teams. But they weren't close at all. They dominated. The closest one, I think, that seemed like it might have been the Giants one, but they had 2 fumbles in the red zone, which take those out. Teddy hasn't thrown an interception yet this year. And then the other one was the Jags game. The score was the closest, but it wasn't really. They got a garbage time touchdown at the end, which made it look close. But other than that, Denver's defense has pretty much dominated. The offense has been consistent enough to put up some points, so we'll see. I'm thinking they're a lot better than what people are giving them credit for. I just don't know how good they are still.
Kids telling me all about Minecraft here.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. But, yeah, it's definitely one of my more favorite, interesting games for this this 4 o'clock slate today. I think it's very interesting.
Yep, I don't have anything on this game actually. If anything, I might take the Lamar Jackson under passing, just because it's mile high. It's mile high. It's different air. I don't think, and he's not the best passer anyways. So
right. If you can make him go to the outside, he normally will struggle a lot more throwing to the outside than over the middle. He thrives over the middle with those tight ends, with those shiftier, quicker receivers.
yeah, so Lamar Jackson under 195 is I have taken that in a little parlay, so that is what I would take.
Yeah, what's it? 195. That's hard.
Yeah, Lamar Jackson doesn't really throw over 200 yards anyways.
So we're hammering the over on all Tom Brady this week, I believe. At least I am. David's line here at, I think they put him at 2.5 passing touchdowns. I like it. I put a little in there, little action at him to beat the Patriots by 14 plus. So I definitely like this Tom Brady game today.
Yeah, I think we're going to be making lots of money off this game. There are a couple boosts on FanDuel. No free promos, though. We're just trying to get you guys some money. Hammer all the ones for Tom Brady and Tampa Bay. Just max bet on both.
Yeah, I'm not. Like I said last week, I've been staying away from these boosts. I don't trust them. I think FanDuel's being shady. They're trying to get all my money, and I want to give it to them my own way, not get their boost a little sneaky, trying to take it and make me think something's going to be looking good when really it doesn't.
Yeah, there's that Joe Burrow touchdown each half boost for the Thursday night game, and I was like, I mean, that looks good. Let me look at let me look how Joe Burrow's done. He's only done that once this whole season. Once out of 3 games. I don't think I'm going to do that.
Yeah. I don't trust these boosts. I was looking, right before we started this, I was looking at this Monday night game because I think with how these offenses play, there is a lot of potential value here if you can find it. I like the spread. I think it'll be close. It's at +3 for the Raiders, -3 Chargers. I like Austin Eckler's reception total they have for today, or tomorrow night.
Yeah.
They have it at 5.5 total receptions, which for a running back, you think that's kind of rich. Austin Eckler, his final past 2 games, he's caught 9 passes in week 2, and he caught 6 last week.
Yeah,
and
go ahead and hammer that.
+118.
Yeah, and the only reason he caught 6 last week, maybe it was the week before, he got a concussion one of those games and got taken out. Or went in for concussion protocol, I should say.
Yeah. I think, he didn't have any catches in week 1, which I think that's more rare than him getting 9 catches. I think he's more likely to catch 9 passes than to catch 0 passes.
Oh, yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. I also liked Austin Eckler anytime TD because he did not get in the end zone last week, so I like him to get in this week.
I like the Derek Carr passing yards line for tomorrow night. They have it at 281.5. The dude's just been a yards monster. Say what you want about Derek Carr, but it seems like this season so far he's been a lock for 300 yards each game.
Nice.
So I have a little bit on that. So I put in parlay this morning for tomorrow. I can run it down for you real quick. Austin Eckler, over 34.5 receiving yards. Eckler, 50-plus rushing yards, which he's hit every game this year so far. I put Darren Waller, 50-plus receiving. Derek Carr, 300 passing yards. And Justin Herbert, 250. And that hits at plus 784. So I just dabbled a little bit.
I like that.
I do like that one. That along with doing the single Austin Eckler prop for his receptions, which we just talked about, I like too.
I like that one. That seems good.
That's free money.
I like it a lot. Let's see what I got. I retweeted this out, I believe, but I'm just gonna go with my favorite teaser.
Oh yes, we did. And here's the thing: you might have wanted to follow that when it was tweeted, because those lines shifted against the favor of that. I believe the total points in one of those games you had, it went down drastically.
Oh, that's probably Washington and Atlanta, or maybe yeah. But yeah, so I have Washington
100%.
and Atlanta over under at 55. Under the 55 is what I had teased it to, and I mean both these teams' defenses are garbage, but their offenses are equally as garbage, and I feel like
Right.
it'll be harder for an offense to get back on pace than a defense. So, as a Broncos fan the past couple of years, their offense has been terrible, and even against really bad defenses, their offense has struggled. So, I'm going with the under in that game. The Lions and Bears, I'm feeling a lot more confident about this one here in that Fields is starting. The under teased it up to 48.5. It's in Chicago. Lions aren't that good offensively. Bears, we know about them. And I got the Titans teased down to a 1 point, -1 against the Jets. We talked about that earlier. It's a game the Titans should win easily. Maybe a trap game, but should win easily. We got the Bills teased down to -10. The Bills teased down to -10 against Houston. Another game I'm kind of iffy on, but I feel like the Bills should handle this. They usually blow teams out that they're supposed to. So, and it's in Buffalo, so I'm feeling good about that. I got the Packers pretty much teased down to a pick'em, and that is against Pittsburgh in Green Bay. I don't think the Steelers are that good. Maybe Big Ben can put some things together against that Packers defense, but I think Aaron Rodgers is way better than Big Ben at this point in their careers, and I think Packers are going to handle it easy. And then the easiest bet you can make, Tampa Bay teased down to pretty much a money line over New England. You know Brady's going to take care of business there. And that is plus 400 odds. So you had also tweeted out a parlay, I believe, as well. And so if
Yeah, we shouldn't talk about that, man.
I don't have them up, but I did want to talk a little bit.
The Bengals ruined me, man.
Oh, I didn't even know that was one of them. But anyways, so
Yeah.
when you're doing these teasers, just keep in mind at the especially the over-under, or not the over-unders, the lines, the -6, -10, whatever. When you're teasing it down, you want to try and hit as most of those key numbers as possible. So that's why this one, I actually teased it down 6.5 instead of 6, because I wanted to get it to the Buffalo Bills game. I wanted to get that to an even 10. I didn't want to take that half point. The Packers, I wanted a money line. The Tampa Bay, I wanted a money line. And Titans are -1, which is pretty much money line. If the Titans win by 1, I'll shoot myself, but it'll be all right. And then I noticed yours, Cody, you had a couple that were just like teased down to I think -4 or something, and If you can add one more to it to make it -3, and you had to lower your odds, payout odds, but it'll increase your odds of actually hitting.
Yes, and that was alternate spreads over the teaser. So it was the alternate. It was really the thought process behind it was getting a line where I feel more comfortable with the. I had the Bengals -4.5, which they won by 3, so they screwed me. But if they could have got that last drive to be a touchdown instead of a field goal, it was more of, did I see the Bengals losing by 5 or not winning by 5, which I thought they, Urban Meyer, we talked about him. He sucks. It didn't work out, man. Didn't work out. I was sad.
Yep. And that's a key example of it biting in the butt, of teasing it down to -4 instead of 3, and that key number out. But lessons learned. So I did some testing here, and it's what I'm going to be doing from here on out. And this, if you're watching this is just going to be a secret for us on the podcast viewers. Instead of doing these teasers, go ahead and do the alternatives totals in each of the games instead of teasing it down, because you'll get a better payout.
Hey.
As opposed to if you teased it. I noticed that one of my buddies who's new to gambling, I sent him my teaser that I had just told you guys about, and it's originally plus 500 odds. And so he did it, and he wasn't sure how to do the teaser thing, so he went into the alternative stuff and did it, and it was plus 550. And I was like, oh, well, how about that?
Yeah.
So get a little bit more juice, get a little bit more money out of FanDuel that way. So go ahead and try and do the alternative totals if you can instead of the teasers. Sometimes they might be the same, but with that case, we were getting more money doing the alternatives, spreads, and alternative totals.
Yeah, I definitely like that. And this is a homer pick I put in just this week. But I put in Derrick Henry MVP. Let's book it, okay? We'll book it right now. He's going to be a running back winning the MVP award, because this man is the most manliest man. This guy had 2,000 yards rushing last season, and he's better pace through 3 games this year than he was last year. That is also including the little bit of a stinker in week 1 against the Cardinals. The whole team was a stinker. If he gets 2,000 again, I feel like there is no way they cannot vote this man MVP.
Yeah, there's not really any quarterbacks that's kind of like running away with anything right now. So,
but that is they have met plus 8,000.
I like that
to win MVP.
That's a good little sprinkle.
So even a $5 bet wins you $400.
Yeah. So even if you want to sprinkle some more, one of my sprinkle picks today that I'm going to be dabbling in.
I love sprinkles.
Is Derrick Henry 2+ touchdowns today. So okay. I feel like if Titans are going to score, I mean, if you do Derrick Henry touchdown, it's worse odds than just taking the Titans money line. So might as well have him get 2. And then I think that's at plus 200 or something, which is it's not bad.
I like that one. Plus 270 for him right now, so I do like that.
Awesome.
That's a solid little pick, my man.
Yeah. So I'll go ahead and give you the rest of my picks here. I'm not super confident in them, but I'll be tweeting these out as my official picks. Is the first half unders in these 1 o'clock games have been money. So the ones I picked today.
First half unders, 1 o'clock. Got it. Parlay all of them.
Hey, if you did it week 1 and 2, you would have hit it. So. The Lions and Bears under 20.5 points. I have that for the first half. And then I have the Giants at New Orleans under 21 points. And then I also
have the Titans and Jets at 23, which I feel like is
scary.
Insanely high.
It is. It's high and it's scary because I don't know. I don't know. I guess how bad the Titans or the Jets defense is and how quickly, because the Titans can just score points so fast. So I am staying away from that. Even though I think I did take the Titans under first half last week, but I felt good
Their
about
second half team. Their second half team. Once Derek starts rolling, he's hard to stop. He's like that big dude in the video earlier, except for he's actually in good shape.
Yeah. And I like the Dolphins, Colts under first half. I think that's at 20. I think that's at 21 as well, or it might be 20.
Jeez.
And then my
like
last one is, as always, he didn't score last week, so let's put him up to score this week. Stephon Diggs, anytime touchdown.
All right. Diggs against the Texans. If there's any quarterback that's really leading that MVP race, it's definitely Josh Allen. I think he's Derrick Henry's biggest threat, and him and Diggs have been money since they've joined forces, so I do like that.
Yeah. Do you got anything else? Any solid picks?
I don't. I think we covered basically all my bases here. I like it.
Awesome. All right, well, go ahead, give us a follow on the Twitters. Leftover Pizza Pod will be posting both of our picks every week, every day when there's a Thursday night game, Monday night game. You want to make sure you get this money because we have pretty good winning records. We're not losing money out here. So be sure to do that. Subscribe to us on YouTube. We really appreciate it. Get our numbers up. Help us out. And if you have anything you want us to talk about, as always, go ahead and DM us, post something to our page, comment it.
Sure.
All right.
Leftover Pizza Pod. We're missing some vowels, but we got the consonants. Yeah.
All right, sounds good. See you guys.
Let's win some money today.